Hello grade 7, welcome to math class. For today's lesson, we'll be discussing about conversion of length. We have objectives, definition of terms, examples, and exercises. For today's objectives, at the end of the lesson, you should be able to first, demonstrate understanding of key concept of measuring lengths. Second, convert length measurement from one unit to another. Third, answer the given exercises with honesty and accuracy. Are you familiar with this game? 4 picks one word. Based on the 4 pictures, what is the answer? Correct, it's measurement. Let's have a short review in addition of integers using this flashcard. Get a piece of paper to answer this. Yes, it's 50. To add integers with different signs, keep the sign of the number with the largest absolute value and subtract the smallest absolute value from the largest. Let's have another one. Yes, it's negative 47. To add integers having the same sign, keep the sign and add the absolute value of each number. 1 meter is always compared to a meter stick, which is about the length of a baseball bat. Now, looking closely, we see little notches. Each notch represents 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter is about the size of a 25 centavo coin. If we're going to look more closely at the centimeter marks, we can actually see small notches, in each tiny section representing 1 millimeter. A millimeter is really tiny. It's like a thickness as a coin. We have meter, centimeter, and millimeter. Let's proceed to kilometer. 1 kilometer is about 10 times of the length of a football field. For the definition, we're going to define the following words: millimeter, centimeter, meter, and kilometer. Millimeter, the smallest unit for the length in the metric system. The symbol for millimeter is mm. Millimeter is used to measure something that is very small, like a thickness of a coin, a sharp pencil point, a new crayon point, a pencil top eraser, length of a peanut, and length of a line. Let's proceed to centimeter. The symbol for centimeter is cm, the next smallest unit for the length in the metric system. Centimeter is used to measure small length, like height of a fingernail and length of the fish. The next we have meter. The symbol for meter is m. Meter is the basic unit for the length in the metric system. Meter is used to measure short distances and longer objects, like length of the guitar and height of the younger. The next thing we have kilometer, the longest unit for the length in the metric system. The symbol for kilometer is km. Kilometer is used to measure long distances such as the distance from one town to another town. Let's have a short recap. Choose the appropriate metric unit to measure each item. Choose kilometer, meter, centimeter, or millimeter. For number 1, distance from California to Florida. Correct, it's kilometer. For number 2, typical room height. Yes, it's meter. For number 3, the distance from the top of your little finger to the tip of your thumb. Yes, it's centimeter. How about the width of the eraser? Exactly, millimeter. To learn more, let's watch and enjoy in this video.
A millimeter, you can understand, is about as long as a grain of sand. When you buy food at lunchtime, it's
Let's proceed to conversion of length. Let us answer this question. How do we convert length measurement from one unit to another? Before we answer that question, let us know first what is metric converter. Metric converter is used to aid in converting metric units of length, of weight, or mass, and volume. It will be used to check if the answers in conversion are correct or not. In our discussion, we are only in length. Let's go to symbol. Kilometer is km, hectometer is hm, decameter is dkm or dam, meter is m, decimeter is dm, centimeter is cm, millimeter is mm. Let us now proceed to metric conversion chart or table of values. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters, 1 decimeter is equal to 10 centimeters, 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeters, 1 decameter is equal to 10 meters, 1 hectometer is equal to 10 decameters, 1 kilometer is equal to 10 hectometers, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 centimeters. In converting units of length, first, determine whether you are converting from a larger to a smaller unit or from a smaller to a larger unit. For example, if you are converting from meters to millimeters, you are converting from a larger to a smaller unit. In this case, the conversion process will use multiplication or moving the decimal point to the right. Examples of converting a larger unit to a smaller unit. Let's have number 1. Convert 7 meters to millimeters. Convert a value to a different unit of measure in the metric system by shifting the decimal point of the value. For example, there are 1000 millimeters in a meter by definition. In order to convert meters to millimeters, you would simply shift the decimal point 3 places to the right and add sufficient zeros to the end of your starting value. Therefore, the value of 7 meters is equal to 7,000 millimeters. For another solution, the same problem, convert 7 meters to millimeters. Since we cannot directly convert meter to millimeter, what we're going to do is convert first the meter to centimeter, then convert centimeter to millimeter. Remember, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Solution, change the given to fraction. Based on the table of values, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Multiply this given. Then, cancel the meter units since it will be equal to 1. Then, proceed to multiplication. Multiply 7 times 100 centimeters divided by 1 times 1 is equal to 700 centimeters divided by 1. Based on the table of values, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Multiply this given. Cancel the centimeter units since it will be equal to 1. Then, proceed to multiplication. 700 times 10 millimeters over 1 times 1 is equal to 7,000 millimeters divided by 1. Proceed to division is equal to 7,000 millimeters. Therefore, 7 meters is equal to 7,000 millimeters. Example number 2, convert 6 centimeters to millimeters. For number 2, convert 6 centimeters to millimeters. Solution. Remember, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Use the metric unit to count the number of units from centimeter to millimeter. Since there is 1 unit to the right, move the decimal point 1 place to the right. Add 0 or zeros if needed. Based on our example, we're going to add 1 0. The answer is 60 millimeters. Therefore, 6 centimeters is equal to 60 millimeters. For another solution, in number 2, convert 6 centimeters to millimeters. Remember, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Change the given to fraction. Based on the table values, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Multiply this given. Then, cancel the centimeter units since it will be equal to 1. Then, proceed to multiplication. Multiply 6 times 10 millimeters divided by 1 times 1 is equal to 60 millimeters divided by 1. Proceed to division. Then, the answer is 60 millimeters. Therefore, 6 centimeters is equal to 60 millimeters. Let's proceed to converting smaller to larger unit. To convert smaller to a larger unit, the conversion process will use division, or moving the decimal point to the left. This is the same direction you will read across the chart. For example, convert centimeters to kilometers. You will shift 5 times to the left as the unit is converted. Examples of converting a smaller to a larger unit. Number 1, convert 85,000 centimeters to kilometers. Solution in converting 85,000 centimeters to kilometers, the decimal point will shift 5 times to the left as the unit is converted from a smaller to a larger unit. Therefore, the value of 85,000 centimeters is equal to 0.85 kilometer. For number 2, convert 8.5 decimeters to meters. For number 2, convert 8.5 decimeters to meters. Remember, 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeters. For the solution, change the given to fraction. Based on the table of values, 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeters. Multiply this given. Next, cancel the decimeter units since it will be equal to 1. Then, proceed to multiplication. Multiply 8.5 times 1 meter divided by 1 times 10 is equal to 8.5 meters divided by 10. Divide the numerator by the denominator. The answer is 0.85 meter. Affix 0 before the decimal point. Therefore, 8.5 decimeters is equal to 0.85 meter. Now we can answer this question. How do we convert length measurement from one unit to another? First, find your destination metric unit or the unit you want to convert to on your chart. Second, determine whether you are converting from a larger to a smaller unit or from a smaller to a larger unit. Third, if you are converting from a larger to a smaller unit, the conversion process will use multiplication or moving of the decimal point to the right. And if you are converting from a smaller to a larger unit, the conversion process will use division or moving the decimal point to the left. For your individual activity, please prepare the following: ruler, tape measure, and meter stick. Instruction: measure the 3 objects using ruler, tape measure, and meter stick. Complete the recording chart and take photos while doing the activity. This will be your recording chart. You have to measure the 3 objects. First, length of the pencil. Second, height of the chair. And third, thickness of the book. For the application, I want you to get a piece of paper and a ball pen. Choose the appropriate metric unit to measure each item. Choose kilometer, meter, centimeter, or millimeter. For number 1, we have distance from the earth to the moon. For number 2, length of a baby's feet. For number 3, width of a towel. For number 4, height of door. For number 5, length of a pushpin. For evaluation, convert the following to the indicated units in one whole sheet of pad paper.